target. Shorty wanna blow on me something like a cartridge. Ain't gotta be a strip club to see the starlet. I'ma get mine every day, that's regard.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is Starshawn Cardigan, here again on another episode of Bar Talk, Sports and Music. I appreciate you joining me today. You know, we had an exciting time, exciting weekend. And so you know that it's going into that, almost going into that playoff time. So I'm gonna just let me get on to the All-Star games and the All-Star weekend, what happened, what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy. But before I do that, I have to get my wine. And you also know I have to get my cigar. So I have both right now. Uh, Again, it's such a pleasure. I appreciate you all for the comments. The people that's supporting the movement. I really appreciate it, and we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on pushing to strive for greatness. That's what we do. You know. So I want to shout you out. If you feel like I ain't shout you out yet, don't stress. Your time is coming, for me to shout you out. So again, we're going to talk about the All-Star game, the All-Star weekend, and what was happening, what was occurring, what I like, what I didn't like, and etc. This was great. Anyway, so All-Star weekend. I'm gonna start with. I want to start with Celebrity Weekend. The Celebrity Games. The Celebrity Games was exciting. I liked it. They did my boy Kyle, wrong, but he did him. Shout out to him representing the Bronx out there. Tell him don't stress. We are proud of you for being out there, being a Bronx candidate out there, doing your thing. Don't stress the game. You didn't get enough time or whatever. It's all good. You know what I mean? We're proud to see you out there and doing your thing. Uh, Shannon Sharp, 50 Cent, they did their numbers. Shout outs to them. Picking that ball club. Stephen A didn't have a chance, him and Lil Wayne. Yeah, I had Ron Artest. Ron Artest was taking it easy. He wasn't really even. If he would have probably took it serious, I would have won. But he ain't really take it that serious. So, shout out to all y'all for y'all doing your thing. The Celebrity Games was nice. I really liked it. The LED lights on the floor. That's was dope. I'm seeing that they're incorporating it now. They're trying to incorporate it into the games. I believe they're going to start eventually because it's dope. Uh, so, shout outs to everybody that participated in that. That was dope to me. Uh, the dunk contest. Everybody's talking about Jaylen Brown and, you know, the lackluster of creation that they've been doing at the dunk contest. To be honest, I think it's time for new judges, better eyes. I think that they should be letting, you know, at least two people from the actual league judge, that, that can judge the game as well. So they could have some fresh eyes out there because, there was some dunks out there I seen that they was giving lackluster points. It was nasty. I said, man, it's nasty, man. The dude from the Knicks, he had a crazy dunk. I think his name is Topping. He's the brother of the other Topping. Pause. Uh, He had a crazy dunk, and y'all didn't give him a 50. Man, I was like, wow, Jayla, you could have did better. Shannon was absolutely. I think it was Shannon Sharp that said it. Absolutely right. You should have been jumping over Kai, standing up or standing on a chair, something, because there was no way you let him sit down. He's a short guy. You know what I mean? No disrespect to him, but he's a short guy. He didn't. You were supposed to. You were supposed to let that. You were supposed to be like, yo, let me jump over this guy while he's standing. People jumping over Shaq and all that. And as far as LeBron James being responsible for people not attending the dunk contest, come on, Anthony Edwards should have. He should have been in there. We know that. John Morant, they should have been in there. Like you, like these things, you should be making mandatory. It's not really about the money. It should be mandatory. These guys doing that, if they high flying like this, you know what I mean? I see people like, come on, don't blame just one guy. It's numerous guys out there that was supposed to be in that dunk contest. John Morant obviously is injured, so but we never seen him join it, and nobody's blaming him for nothing. Anthony Edwards is jumping over the backboard down there, and you telling me he ain't join the dunk contest? Come on, stop. And then when he got let me get into the real deal, the All Star game. Trash. That was garbage, man. That was so garbage. Like like LeBron's face at the end, you could tell how garbage that thing was, man. Shout outs to Dame Dollar for winning the MVP, but it was garbage. Y'all shooting from half court. We want to see y'all play ball, be competitive. You know what I mean? It wasn't no competition. Nobody playing defense. Nobody want to see that. The people don't want to see that. People want to see y'all go at it as if this was a real game at the end, at least at the third and fourth. The first and second, y'all going in, dunking and all that, and then it should be turned into competitive like as usual. Because we want to see the best go against the best. That's the reason of the All Star game. I didn't respect it. I didn't respect it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't respect it. I'm seeing that people didn't respect it. Uh, Call Anthony Towns. He had 50. Draymond said something funny. He said, it reminds him of the old Timberwolves, scoring 50 and still losing. That was funny. You know what I mean? But come on, y'all can't be doing that. Y'all can't be doing that. That was terrible. And Adam Silver, you come on, make these guys work for their buck, man. These guys, come on, man. I don't know. That wasn't a good sight, man. 206, 211 points. Come on, come on. That wasn't enjoyable. That wasn't enjoyable at all. I didn't respect that, not even a little bit. You know what I mean? We like to see competition. That's the reason of basketball. Y'all already got. Y'all already trying to slice the defense in half in the regular season. You know what I mean? We like to see basketball. This is what it's about. You know what I mean? So I hope y'all do better for next year. Stephen Curry and Sabrina, y'all did wonderful. That was probably one of my highlights for the All Star game. Stephen Curry and Sabrina, they did wonderful. Sabrina did awesome. To go against the goat of shooting. Uh, uh, Mind you, I said the goat of shooting. Because right now that's what he's looking like, the goat of shooting, the goat of the shot. Everybody in the Darn All Star game is following that trend of them shooting from half court and all that nonsense. Man, play ball. It's like y'all don't want contact and all that. Come on, man. That's not what the game is about. So shout outs to them, no, because y'all definitely had me excited to watch that. That was exciting. Carl Anthony Towns actually surprised me. He was that he was showing his versatility as a 3 point uh kind of guy. That was very surprising. Even though I know he's a beast, uh, he looked good. He looked good, and I appreciated that. Uh, on other words, shout outs to the McCullen for winning the dunk contest. But that's there's no disrespect, but that's a G leaguer, and that's why it is even more so bad that there's nobody from the NBA stepped up. Y'all looking at LeBron. LeBron is 39 years old. What y'all looking at him for? These young guys are supposed to be pulling up. They should. It's not about no more money. This guy's getting paid very well. They should be stepping up. Jalen Brown, he's a good dunker, but he wasn't a good dunker. He didn't belong there. Let's say that. There was many more dunkers that's out there that should have came out there and uh created these kind of waves. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to everybody that did it. Everybody that put that put themselves in that wave. I know y'all winning regardless. Y'all in the NBA, but it's for the people. It's just entertainment, y'all, and y'all have to do better. Y'all have to do better. I get it. The playoffs is coming. The playoffs is about to hit, and y'all trying to get ready for it. Y'all doing your thing to it, but y'all got to do better. You know. So it's things that have been happening since the All Star game. Uh, Shannon Sharp and Mace are going back and forth. I thought that's not cool, y'all. I think y'all need to chill. Just leave it alone. You know, that's not where it's supposed to be. I like both shows. I like both analysts. I like their shows the way they're going. Y'all don't need to be coming at each other, and it shouldn't be disrespecting each other. Period. It's not about if you're black or whatever the case may be. It's just that we're men and we're human beings. So I hope y'all really resolve that. That's not where we at in this life, in this world right now. Uh, Shania Burke, shout out to her. That was the college student. She scored 75 points, uh, 19 rebounds, 15 steals for her senior night. I guess it was her last night. I guess uh, her senior night, whatever. She did wonderful. That was great motion. Great basketball skill. That was great. I enjoyed that. So shout out to you, for doing your thing. Um, Ka is the man. I like him. He'll be in there next year. I'm pretty sure doing him. So shout out to everybody that did the All Star game. The All Star game was, you know, subpar, but it was still, awesome night. Awesome night. Shaq was there participating. That was wonderful. You know. So, I wanna, for all you Kobe and Jordan fans that's not being realistic like Stephen A, you're not being realistic, man. The GOAT, man. The GOAT, LeBron James, man. Scottie Pippen is telling you, man, this guy was terrible, man. Joy was terrible, man. Come on, I don't think y'all calling Kobe the GOAT without Shaq being there, man. To be honest, and it's like he's not even the best Laker. How can y'all even put him top three? God rest his soul. God rest his soul. His daughter, excuse me. God rest their souls. I would say this if he was alive. God rest their souls though, and I let the rest in peace. But people keep bringing them up. They keep sending them to my, sending these things to my DM. Pause. They keep sending these videos to my DMs, sending them, and I keep on. I look at comments and everything. It's terrible, b. Like y'all not realistic, man. But he is a goat. Not saying he's not top five. He's top five. Jordan is top two. He's definitely number two. But I just don't. I'm looking at what's going on. LeBron is the greatest. He's showing it every day. He's breaking records every time. Every time I turn around, he's breaking a new record. You're talking about longevity. People don't even got that. Kobe been in the game 20 years. Come on. People ain't got the accolades this guy is coming with. Nobody ain't been to the finals 8 straight times. Straight. I'm talking about straight. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better as a people. Then people hating on him. Soon as his picture come up, somebody put up his accolades. I see nothing but hate. Hating that man. Always bringing up Kobe. Always bringing up Jordan. That man can't shine, huh? I hear that. Lakers is right now number 9, but I think that's going to change soon. The Knicks, the Knicks is number 4 in the league right now. I hope they all get better and do their thing because I'm going for the Lakers and the Knicks. One of them I feel is going to take it. So shout outs to them. Shout outs to Brunson. He was there for the All Star game. Doing him. Shout outs to him. Keep on doing you, bro. Cigar is nice. So I want to move along. I want to move along to other things. Uh, who I'm looking at right now in the league to take MVP. They're looking at Jokic, but they're not even number 1 in the East. I mean, on the West side, they're looking at they're looking at Jokic, and he's not even number 1. His team ain't even number 1. So I'm wondering why they looking at him right now. Was it because of triple doubles? He got two in a row. You trying to give him a third one? I'm trying to understand. The Clippers is looking good. They're looking good. I like how the Clippers is looking. Thunder is looking great, and the Timberwolves is number 1 in the Western Conference with 39-16. So I don't know why they trying to put the Joker. The NBA got to stop this. They got to stop this. You know what I mean? Let the people really decide. This is really this crazy. Like it's no reason why that guy has 3. Actually no. Excuse me. MB was last year MVP. So, but he would have, but Jokic would have 3. Jokic will have 3 of them if he wins this year. Uh, shout outs to them. No, I'm surprised Kyrie Irving wasn't in the All Star game. That was surprising. I thought he was going to make it, but people don't. Of course, they're not going to vote for him because of whatever situation. He's a stand up guy. He stands up for what he believes in. So shout out to him. You know, it's real. It looks nice. It's good though. It's good because the A is competitive. You don't know what's going to happen. Even though LeBron and them is number 9, you still scared. You're still nervous because you don't know what LeBron holds. Pause. He's just different, and he knows the game. He knows the game. Hachimura, he's doing him. He's looking good. I am a Hachimura fan. Hachimura is doing him. Austin Reeves, they all doing them, man. That guy, Prince, he got to step it up. He got to step it up because it's like you're the shooter. You're the person that when they throw that ball out there, you're the person they looking for because they want you. They want to be able to be decoys. Be the decoy, push it out. You right there, swish every time. You got to step it up, bro. Uh, we're gonna take a brief intermission.
Chip. Chip.
And we're back from a brief intermission. You know, again, I want to thank everybody for showing up to Bar Talk Sports and Music. Excuse me. I'm having a great time. Again, I'm sipping my wine, smoking my cigar. Excuse me. And I'm enjoying this. So we're in the music segment. We're talking about, I want to talk about Kevin Durant. I heard Kevin Durant's new joint. Uh, he was I believe he was a feature, or the other guy was a feature. It was kind of hot. I liked it. I liked it. His flow, you know, he had a good voice on the track. It was good. I really liked it. I really didn't know he even spit, but that was good. I liked it. I liked the flow. I liked it. His words. It was good. Congratulations to him on that song. It was real nice. I think some of y'all take it overboard. Y'all in the comments. Y'all got to really stop. You're talking about he sounds better than Kendrick and all that. He sounds great. He's a great. He sounds like a great. But he don't have that kind of body of work for me to say he sounds better than Kendrick. So please don't do that. Your comments be out of line. Uh, on other news, Kanye West and Ty Dolla, they was number one on the billboards. Sold 70 million. You can't sleep on Kanye. Kanye, man, that guy he's very bright. They're trying to block him off from. They're trying to block him off from uh, stadiums, doing stadiums. Yeah, I know him. He gets around places. Things is gonna happen for him regardless. And I think people just need to support him on that level because he is getting blocked. He is letting it be known that you know he is getting blocked, and we as people need to stand with him. And that's just why I guess as soon as he comes out, people are selling him out because y'all blocking him. So as long as y'all blocking him, he's gonna keep selling. He's gonna keep making money, and before you know it, he will be back to $1 billion. He'll be back to the billionaire. I'm just saying. I want to shout out Master P and Snoop Dogg, pushing their narrative of trying to get the people to. Excuse me, I'm over here drinking my 19 Crimes. I do not promote or endorse this wine, but it is a good wine, and I support it in that way. But it's good. It's 19 Crimes. It's pretty much all over the place. I don't know if Snoop is the owner of 19 Crimes, but his face is right there. So, I enjoy it. Go cop it if that's what you do. If you don't do it, it's all good. But this is the wine I chose today. Enjoy. So, Snoop and Master P, they had sued Walmart for putting their stock, putting their cereal in the back and not selling it. That was a tactic. I believe that's a tactic on most black owners that does things like that, that do get into the food game, that it's a good tactic, but they try to get they try to get you out of there, so you'll be selling it to somebody else, and that somebody else will reap the benefits of the creations, like we've been doing. We've been going through that. We've been going through them taking things from us and then try to make it their own, and making it their own. They ain't trying, they're making it their own, and it's just cruel. Is out of line. It's not good business. You know, we here to eat. We here to stay. Y'all been trying to knock us down, but for some reason, we just keep getting back up. You know, that's terrible though. It's a terrible thing. And time almost up. I just want to let y'all know, time is almost up for for these kind of people. Time is almost up. I'm just saying. For these kind of people, they feel like, everything gonna be dandy. Cheers to y'all. Cheers to the people that's trying to win. We're here for success, nothing but the best. You know what I mean? Cheers to that though. T Pain, he just exposed the streams of YouTube and everything else. He was just exposed that he was saying that um, you people put these ads up and things like that. 5 seconds of watching the ad, that's a stream. So he was just exposing that and letting people know, the route to go. Now, where do I feel like we should be going? We should be making our own network. We should be doing actually making our own websites and using these platforms for commercials. You know what I mean? We use them for exactly that, commercials. And then making your own website, putting yourself out there. Putting yourself out there. Don't put all your things out there. Don't put your albums on certain platforms. Put your album on your website. Get it rocking. I'm just saying. That's just the move to do, You know, Another thing, Terrence Howard, he had Hustle and Flow. I did not know Terrence Howard, he only got 12,000 for Hustle and Flow. And now I know Hustle and Flow and sold more. It didn't sold a lot more. You know what I mean? And that was kind of crazy to me because he was performing that song, them songs. I think he got an Oscar. I think 3 6 Mafia had got an Oscar for it and things like that. Like, wow. And I ain't giving that man his residuals. That's not nice. These are the things that's it's almost over. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Uh, you know, on other news, the Nets have fired their head coach, which they just gave him an extension, but they fired him in the middle. They was like, man, it's time for you to go. That was crazy. I didn't mean to get back to that, but to sports, but I had to say that was crazy. He had a 1 year extension, but uh, let me get to the Pharrell sandwich bags, the Louis sandwich bags, bro. I'm a fan of Pharrell. I like his music. I like certain things he come out with, but not everything. I'm not with everything. But that sandwich bag, man, that's not for us. I don't think that's for us. I don't think he made it for us. I think he made it for the people that would actually, that actually are in that group of it, because it didn't even have a handle on it. I don't know who's doing that. That's more like a lunch bag for school rich kids, I believe. I don't think that's for us. That's just a stunting situation. I want to address that. I watched some dudes. I watched a couple of dudes wearing bonnets. Like, everything ain't can't be a trend, bro. Nobody wants to rock like, come on, man. Leave that to the ladies. Let them rock the bonnets. Like, come on. That's just terrible, man. I want to move along from that anyway. Uh, on other news, I they said that Cameron was sued for 50,000 for a picture that he had. It might be old. I think I heard it before, but they said he had to pay 50,000 for a picture of him. Now, I get it. The photographer's got to eat. He used the picture, so the photographer felt like, well, I'm the person that took that picture, so I'm supposed to be reaping the benefits. You do know that's of him, though, right? You gotta, we gotta be careful out here what people do. It's like, yo, come on, like you don't sue me for a picture of myself. Like the world is crazy, man. That's wild. I wanna address that the Bronx have something to say. The Bronx have something to say. I want to shout out a couple of Bronx people that's out here that I've heard that that's pushing, that's doing their thing, and still pushing today. Um, first is Leezy the Dawn. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mac, Ski Mac. Shout out to B Dot, P, uh, uh, my boy Fab, Briggs, um, uh, Dice Peso, another Bronx dude that's getting to it. A Boogie, Compute, um, my boy Shy Money, another dude getting to it. My boy Miami artist, my boy Miami, he's not a rapper. He with the KAR, he with the Killer Rats click. He's doing him. You know, it's a lot of Bronx dudes that's out here really have something to say, and I'm gonna make sure they pushing the narrative. I'm pushing the narrative of the Bronx, uh, and I'm a representative. Of course, I'm gonna shout myself out. Starshawn Cardigan. Don't forget the name. Starshawn Cardigan. Bronx representor. You know what I mean? NYC native. You know what I mean? And we here. We pushing, and we going 4 hours. We making our mark in this legacy. Excuse me if I forgot, if I didn't get to your name. I will get to it if you're out there. It's a lot of people out there that are enjoying the music. I just seen working with uh I just seen working with the Butcher. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying he and Umpi been doing him for a long time. Uh, it's a few Bronx guys, of course, A Boogie, Don Q. They've been doing them for a long time. I'm looking for them to rise. Everybody to rise to the occasion. This is the Bronx. We are making headwaves. Pause. We are pushing the narrative of the Bronx, and we coming. Pause. We coming. So the Bronx got something to say, and I want y'all to know that. Support the people I just named. You know, I watched compute with excuse me, with Raekwon the chef. I seen that video. Keep doing your thing, bro. It's a couple people, man. They doing them, man. Shout outs to them, man. Keep it up. Cause it is the Bronx and we're gonna keep on shining. We're gonna keep on grinding and do what we do. Uh, as far as music is concerned, who do you got on the level of the greats right now? Of course, I'm saying Jay-Z is the great, but there's people that's coming under him. Pause. As far as making the music, I just listened to J. Cole just came out with something new. They gave him artists. That he didn't get the Grammy for it, but they were saying he was the artist of the year. the rap, the artist of the year for last year. I thought he went crazy featuring wise. I didn't hear nothing as far as him dolo last year. I just heard him a lot of features, and he was doing him. That was crazy. And features was nuts. Pause. He was doing him. So shout out to J Cole. He's definitely one of the people that's great in this music, keeping the music going, keeping people influenced. Shout outs to him. You know, so again, I want to shout out to all the great music artists that's coming out. There are numerous people coming out right now, really shining. Uh, I heard, I heard, I was looking at the Ice Spice, and uh, Taylor Swift, when they was at the game, Ice Spice had the backwards cross chain. The chain of the cross was backwards. Um, Also, when Ice Spice was talking about God, they show her shaking her head. It's crazy. You know. Uh, Now, if you don't believe in some, that's all good and dandy, but your influence, you got to know that you have influence like that, and that's terrible. That's kind of terrible for the younger generation, that y'all just really don't really want them to believe in nothing. Pretty much so. That's what it's telling me anyway, that you don't want them to believe in things, and that's just terrible. I think that we as a people, we have a higher power out there. I don't want to get into too much of that, but we have a higher power out there that's been taking care of the world, and this is the reason why we're here. Um, so I hope that everything works out. I hope that people really get it together in that kind of world. Because I know it's crazy. I was looking at the guy Honeycomb. I think his name is Honeycomb. He was doing, him and another comedian who's working with Dave Chappelle. They was going at it in arguments. There's a lot of comedians going at it right now for whatever reason. I'm just like, why y'all going at it, comedians? I get it. Y'all got to make money, you know. But Honeycomb got to stop. He seems like a good dude, a good brother to me. He goes a little, overboard a little bit, but I just feels like he got to stop that. He got to stop coming at people and more so embrace people. Tell them what they're doing wrong instead of coming at them like that. It's almost like phase on love. Hello, phase on. He not telling people where they should be doing right. He's more so coming at you. You know what I mean? He's coming at people. And I never seen. I respect his career. I respect him doing him as far as movies, but I never seen a stand up from Faison. You know what I mean? I never seen him do a stand up, so it's kind of iffy when you say somebody else ain't as good. I like Courtney Wayne. Uh, he got the Jesus is popping chain and Jesus is popping going on. He also has a sitcom on TikTok, which is dope. I like it. They call it the Niche World. Go check that out. It's a lot of comedians out there that's actually doing them, and I think you should be more so embracing and stop, bringing down, because we all here to get to the same thing, the dollar. You know what I mean? The almighty dollar is there for us to get. This is not is they try to say it's a cutthroat industry, and they try to, why everybody can't eat as a comedian, why we all can't eat as comedians or as people. You know, we should be bringing people in. I heard D. Ray talk about how you got to respect the gatekeepers. No, I don't. No, I don't, because the gatekeepers. the gatekeepers, they had a hell of a time trying to get to where they trying to get to, right? So they like, damn, we got to go through this and we got to go through that. Instead of you saying, well, I don't want to put the next man through that or the next person through that, you know, you're like, well, I had to go through it. Let them go through it. Nah, it shouldn't be like that. We should be boosting up. Y'all crabs in the bucket up there. Y'all crabs in the bucket trying to hold the people down, and it's not conducive. It's not conducive, you know, to that. I was watching also Floyd Mayweather was talking about how, they trying to kick Diddy while he's down, which is true. I think that we shouldn't be kicking people while they down. We should be more so, you know, empowering that brother. I don't know what he's done in the game like that. I've watched it, but if you don't have nothing good to say, just leave him alone. Let him rise and let him do him. He's an icon to the game. He brought people to the game that today we listen to. You know what I mean? He's brung even Mace to the game. He brought Mace to the game. Even though him and Mace got their issues. So empower him, or just don't say nothing about him. You know what I mean? Because we only bringing each other down, and I don't hear nobody saying nothing about these execs or nothing crazy. And I know they brung people in, but it's at the same time, it's like this is us. It's us, and then until we learn that we make the genre and we push ourselves to that level, we ain't going to survive. But there's a lot of people that's waking up. I want you to know that there's people that's waking up, understanding the game. How they. I heard uh I heard my guy. Excuse me. I've been hearing Charlamagne.
Shit. Shit.
In other words, in other things, I just want y'all to build each other up. Let's build, and let's stop destroying. Because the more we build, is the more we can all, be good. We can all do this. We can all do this. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Chatty Yo. I've seen him on his podcast. He's doing him. He's enlightening people about business and understanding the business game. I'm also coming out with a podcast. It's called Boss Talk. It's gonna be exciting. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to do it. Uh, I'm working on with some other people with some other podcasting I'm gonna be doing. So just check out for that. Also check out for the music I'm gonna be coming out with this year. The music is gonna be fire. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna enjoy doing this. I want y'all just to have a wonderful time, embrace success and more prosperity to you, abundance. Make your life around you nothing but joy, peace, and happiness. You know, try not to lose yourself in this crazy world. This world is our heaven to enjoy. We just have to understand that. Once we understand it, we bring everything and we attract everything around us. We're going to be in a great state, Don't be scared. Don't be fearful. Just go for it. Go for your goals. Push yourself to the next limit. You know what I mean? Again, the Bronx has something to say. I am the Starshawn Cardigan. This is Bar Talk, Sports and Music. Please enjoy. Have a great and wonderful night. Thank you again for tuning in. And until next time, one.
Shit. Got a bullseye on the bag like I'm Target. Shorty wanna blow on me something like a cartridge. Ain't gotta be a strip club, see the starlet. I'ma get mine every day, that's the God.